I sat there quietly as the lawyer read the will. His voice was calm, detached, like he was reading someone else's story, not mine. My name came up once, followed by 4 words that cut clean through me. Nothing allocated. Everything to Daniel, my cousin. The one they always call their real son. I didn't move, didn't cry, didn't even blink. It felt like years of quiet endurance collapsing into one sharp moment of truth. That night, I opened my laptop and checked my bank account. Line after line of payments glared back at me. Mortgages, hospital bills, utilities. I've been their invisible support for decades. They never asked Daniel for help. They asked me, and I always gave without question, without thanks. I clicked cancel autopay. They'd always called him the golden boy. I was just there at birthdays. They'd hand him envelopes stuffed with cash, the kind meant for weddings. He'd smile, pocket it, and vanish. When I graduated, my father barely looked up. Good job, he muttered, like signing off paperwork. But when Daniel walked in, they lit up like he was a son. I got used to it, being the reliable one, the quiet one, the background. But that will changed everything. It turned all my patience into something cold and sharp, resolve. The first text came 2 weeks later. Transfer the money for the mortgage, no greeting. No question. Just an order. I stared at it for a long time before replying, ask your real son. The silence after that was beautiful. A few days later, the call started. My mother's voice, tight and sharp, don't be childish. We raised you. You owe us. I almost laughed. Raised me, they raised Daniel. They used me. But I stayed calm like always. I read the will. I said quietly. It was clear enough, then I hung up. That's when the unraveling began. Without my money, their mortgage defaulted in 6 weeks. Then the utilities went. Their beloved house started slipping toward foreclosure. I checked the court records every Friday, watching their names crawl closer to the auction block. Daniel didn't help. Of course, he didn't. He never lifted a finger unless it benefited him. Then came another message, we're being harassed by creditors. Please, just this once. I waited until midnight to reply. You should call your heir, I wrote. Then I turned off my phone and went to bed. The calls got desperate after that. I didn't block them. I let each voicemail play like a chapter in their slow downfall. You ungrateful child. After all we did for you. Do you want us homeless? Every message made me calmer. Every insult reminded me I was finally free. But revenge, real revenge, isn't loud. It's patient. It's perfectly timed. The final act came on a gray Tuesday morning. I was sipping coffee when another text popped up from my mother. Her tone had changed. We shouldn't have done the will that way. We'll fix it. Please, just send the money. Too late. I typed slowly, each word sharp and deliberate. You made your choice. Now live with your son, or die with him. Hours later, Daniel called. His voice cracked. Why aren't you helping them? You know I don't have that kind of money. For the first time, I let the anger come through. Not shouting, just steady and cutting. They called you their son. Their pride. Their everything. They gave you the inheritance. Time to earn it. He started to stammer. But I ended the call, clean, final. I didn't go to the auction. I didn't need to. I already knew how it would end. Strangers bought the house. My parents moved into a small apartment Daniel couldn't even afford. Their golden boy, their savior, had become their burden. And me? I finally felt free. People think revenge is fire, wild, loud, uncontrollable. But they're wrong. It's ice, quiet, precise. I didn't scream when I read that will. I didn't beg. I didn't fight. I just stopped paying. And when everything started to crumble, it didn't happen in an instant. It was slow, inevitable, like gravity doing its work. I made them live inside the wreckage they built. Now, when I look back, I feel no guilt, no regret, just clarity. For years, I was the one who kept their lights on, who paid their bills, who carried their weight. But in the end, they chose Daniel. So I finally chose myself, and I've never slept better.